I think this way once you're ready to get in the water. Alright, good morning everyone. Morning. How you guys doing? Feeling happy? Feeling good? Alright, before our lesson plan last time we met, we asked you guys why we were here. Does anybody remember why we were here? What was that? That is wrong. You're here to defy the odds. Did you guys know? I have a secret. Did you guys know that we have a 0.002% chance of making it to the Olympics, becoming Olympic swimmers? That's why we're here today, to defy the odds. And our focus today is to maintain and keep learning the fundamentals of swimming, and we want to make sure that we pay attention to how our technique is executed and not really focusing about the speed. So if you guys can turn around behind you, my fellow partner, Kristen, is going to show you guys how to properly freestyle. So you guys can come along the edge.
As she's going, just notice her style, or notice her form and things. We're going to ask you guys, what are some things you guys have noticed about her form?
What do you guys see? Over here last class, anything we talked about? Maybe like keywords or phrases that we talked about. What about the three So should I start? What about her hands, her palms? There you go.
Let's do it one more time. Just notice how she's cupping her hands, her elbows are coming out of the water high, and she's really steering out in front. And also notice which one is right.
Pretty much our perfect model for the day. How we want to jump into the water. So we jump in.
Alright, we're going to do our warm-up now.
I want to be Korea this time.
We got 11. Okay. Ian and the rest of you, just hang out over here and we'll give you a I have contemplated no one to do this right now. I want to stay in the water. What's supposed to be you? I'm staying under if we go for reasons. We just have to live in Nate, why don't you go to lane 6?
Chill it.
5.
Ali was right. Ali is Team USA. With no, this is one. Oh yeah, this is one. I'm just trying
We
to.
still only have two. I have to go twice because I know you won't.
Okay, no, we're doing arms today. I'll go twice.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. I'm completely okay with it.
Mike's good. You guys just want to go.
Alright guys, you can go ahead and get in the pool. We're going to have you guys basically and spread out because we're going to have a warm up for you guys. Oh my god!
You're in the movie.
Alright, everybody listen up. Everybody on. Can I have your attention, please? Alright, something we're going to do today that was different for the first day is when I say gold, you're going to say metal and have a clap clap. Just to get your attention when we need it. So Aaron's going to demonstrate this. So I'm going to say, when I need your attention, I'm going to be like, gold.
Metal.
Alright, let's try it once real quick. Gold.
Metal.
Alright, and so that just signifies you guys looking at us, the teacher who calls that out, because we're going to need your attention when we do that. So, for our warm-up, we're going to incorporate some of the things we learned for day one. So, we'll start with kicking. So, we're going to have you guys against the wall here, and we're going to have you flutter kicking. So, the first section of it, we're going to go super small flutter kick. Okay, one other thing to mention, the warm-up, you'll be warmer if your shoulders are under the water. If you're half in, half out, you'll be colder. So if you guys stay with your shoulders under, you'll be warmer, just a tip. Okay, so for our first thing, we are going to be doing small flutter kicks for 15 seconds. Nick is going to demonstrate. We're just going to be small, very small, and very relaxed, and we're kicking like we have flippers on. So check out Nick. Our heels are barely coming out of the water. We're not making a big splash. All right, so that's going to be a first section. We're going to do 15 seconds of that, and then we're going to rest. And then the second section, we'll be doing a little bit bigger. So the biggest we want our feet is about a foot in between. So that's going to be what we're going to do when we're swimming and when we're kickboarding. So we're barely splashing, and so that'll be the second one. So I'll let you guys know. Get against the wall, palms against the wall, shoulders completely flexed. You guys ready? Here we go. About 15 seconds, small ones. 15 seconds, small ones first, and then we'll rest. All right, ready, go.
So stretch your body up, heels up a little
Count,
higher.
yeah. Your heels should just be out of the water.
Think about being
We're warming up here.
So Daniel, yes,
You got it.
thank you. That's
Small little, small kicks, but quick.
My shoulders can't do this.
Plantar flexion.
Raise your hips.
There you go. This is good.
All right, that's good. Everybody, that's good for the first second. All right, I have a question for you guys. Should your knees, how much should your knees be bent when you're doing this?
Not a little bit. Is it big extent?
Good, a little bit. So we want mostly, we want to use mostly our hips, but our knees are assisting a little bit. And how do we want our toes, our feet?
Pointed.
Plantar flex or pointed, perfect. All right, for this next section, we're going to do a little bit bigger like Nick demonstrated. And so it's about a foot in between. We're doing the same thing for another 20 seconds. All right, ready? Go ahead, go. Don't want to get rush up. Very nice, very nice. All right, so for our next thing, we're going to be using the kickboards. We're going to be going to the rope and stopping. So so everybody grab a kickboard, and so for this, it's important to remember those same cues. We're going to have our plantar flex, mostly our hips. Our knees are helping us out a little bit. So where we want your hands, we're going to have our forearms on the board, like Nick showed, and we want our shoulders completely flexed. So what we're going to work on here is just keeping our legs warm, and we're really feeling ourselves get propelled by our legs. All right, go ahead. Go, Nick. Your lanes, we're going to have one person go and stop, and we're going to have teachers at each lane, or by each lane, telling you guys something you could have done better or something you did good. So one person at a time, you're stopping at the rope, waiting for the rest of your group to get there, and then you'll each come back once. Go ahead. Great job,
Good job, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job. All right, come on up.
I think you're doing it.
Hey, Paul, go ahead and go.
That's good, Oz.
Heels just coming out of the water. Perfect. A little left spot.
Sorry, bend knees. Shoulders out. Good. That's okay. I like that breathing up. I like to breathe, you know.
My shoulders can't like do this, so it's really hard to.
Walk it out, baby.
It's because if I keep my head up, I literally can't.
I know. You have no mobility.
All right, very nice. All right, we're going to do this one more time. Before we do this, I have a question for you guys. What is something that's helped you learn this kick, or something that you remembered? Anybody? I mean, we kind of, what was that?
Me bending the knees.
Yeah,
Right,
so-
hyperextend.
Exactly. So Kristen kind of was bending her knees a lot, and she did a lot better on the way back when she bent her knees less and did more quick strokes instead of like this. All right, we're gonna go one more time, there and back. So wait for your partner to get there before you come back. Go ahead.
Yeah, core tight. Try to think about keeping your core tight on the way back. You want to have core tight, Billy. There you go. Together, low. Too shy. A little higher. A little higher. Stay keep there. Don't forget. Just out of the water. Core tight. I'm shardy. Slight flexion. Slightly bend knees. What you want to say? Come on. You got it. You got it. Try to move your legs a little bit faster to keep yourself up.
Really kick with those legs.
Can we have goggles?
You're doing beautiful, Chrissy.
I'll get some goggles for you.
Let's see. Wave, smaller waves. Smaller waves. Smaller waves.
All right, very good. All right, you guys can go ahead and put the boards out of water. We're gonna warm up our arms. Most of what we're doing today is arms. So we're gonna have you spread out, facing towards me in your lane.
Spread it. Sorry.
Everybody take a look at Nick right here. So we're gonna be keeping our shoulders under the whole time just to keep us warm and keep our arms underwater. The first one we're gonna do is like a hummingbird kind of thing. We're gonna move our arms back and forth, so really fast and short. And so we're gonna do that for 15 seconds with palms facing out forward. And then the second one we'll do is palms facing down, up and down really quick. This is just warming up our shoulders. We're gonna be doing a lot of arm-related things today. So Nick's gonna show us the up and down real quick. All right, very nice. So, first one we're going to do for 20 seconds is back and forth, palms facing that way. Go ahead, start.
Get those arms
I'm a
warm.
hummingbird. Really nice and fast. We're warming up our shoulders. Your shoulders should burn a little bit after this. Nice and fast. Like you're kicking. On the body. Okay. You're going to keep your hands forward. We're keeping our bodies underwater all the way under. All right, go ahead, stop. I'm going to full squat right now. For our second one, we're going up and down for 20 seconds. Go ahead and start. Go.
Upper body, yeah.
All right, stop. We're going to do that one more time. Let's go. Take a quick break. You guys should feel a little bit in your shoulders. You want to get those shoulders warm. We're going to be doing a lot of arm work with our shoulders. All right, first one, go ahead, face your palms that way and go back and forth. Ready, go. Palms forward. Good work. All right, now switch the palms up and down. 20 seconds, go. Good. All right, go ahead and stop. All right, for this last section, we're going to do a couple arm circles. So, first thing we're doing is palms down. We're going small arm circles forward. We're going to be doing this all underwater, not above water. So let's keep our shoulders down. We're doing small arm circles for 20 seconds, like Nick is showing, palms down. And then we'll be doing medium, so a little bigger, still keeping our arms underwater. And then for the second one, we're going to go palms up, small circles, and then medium ones. So I'll go ahead and tell you guys where to start, and then we'll stop after the first forward and maybe break it. All right, so go ahead and start. Go ahead, small circles forward, palms down. Fastly. The water resistance is probably going to make it a little harder. Warm it up in our arms.
Feel that burn. It's good to feel that burn. I use the arm stay a lot.
Trying to warm up the shoulders. All right, go ahead. Switch to medium. Medium. Arm circle forward.
I want to even just get down with
Try
it.
to keep your arms underwater.
Stay a little warm and also a little more of the resistance.
All right, go ahead and stop. Take a second. Now we're going to be doing backwards, palms up. So go ahead and start. Palms, small circles, palms up. All right, medium now. All right, perfect. You guys good and warm?
Warm.
Cool.
You guys warm?
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to be walking with you guys through a little bit of what we did on Tuesday, just because we have some new faces. And this is going to be an important tool, your breathing. As you saw me demonstrate in the beginning, I used minimal breaths. I wasn't breathing with every stroke. I was storing my oxygen and being smart with it. So we're going to just practice having our face down. Of course, before face down in the water, take a deep breath. We're going to be down in the water for 3 seconds, approximately how long 3 arm strokes would take. 1, 2, 3. And then we really want to focus on ear to water so you can get a full breath from the side. So my ear's in the water right now. You know, and take your breath and face back in. 1, 2, 3. Other side. Take your breath. Face back in. We just want to get used to this rhythm. So it's a smooth rhythm when you're swimming and you're not feeling like you're a seal or a person in need of help. So let's practice this. Everyone prepare. You can stand where you are. And we're going to practice breathing. But before we start, are there any questions? And practice both sides. I see some people favoring one side more than the other. Alternate.
Just practicing the stroke.
So, can you help circle to that way down? How are you guys feeling? Okay, you want to
Matt, you have it down? You got it, bro?
Like right there.
Sydney.
That looks good, Nate. Looks good?
Like, honestly, that was amazing.
Just gotta check my
How are you feeling?
Nate, you are a natural
That's good
born
neck
swimmer.
rotation. How you guys doing? Good job, Carla. Are you breathing under there? We do like so. Good job.
Another good key too is to try to put your shoulders up.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It's not fun. You're doing like all your buddies, so it's fine.
You're just like,
Okay, so maybe like when you have to swim in like boots, you're blowing out.
ew.
Back then this thing is I don't know.
Honestly, try to shut that part out.
Like when you're swimming, no way to avoid having she's tucked in the
All right,
That's it.
cool. Okay, thanks. Let's regroup as a group. Now, since we're going to put that a little more into practice, we're going to all start at the wall, so you guys can come close near to me. Luke is going to demonstrate this next act. We're going to add breathing with movement. So now you have to focus on two things. So Luke is going to have his back into the water like a tabletop. And then, exactly, and his face down, forehead into water, and then he's going to practice this walking to about where Nick is. He's going to be going 1, 2, 3, breathe, 1, 2, 3, breathe. So again, movement with breathing.
You can also see that he's using the legs or his walking stroke to imitate the arm stroke. So you can every 3 walk, every 2 steps, take a breath. We're going to fill that in with the arm stroke.
Thank you, Luke. That was perfect. Are there any questions about this? All right, let's give it a go.
Good job, Daniel. Keep that chin tucked into that shoulder you're turning towards.
Really focus on trying to get all the air out. So actually blowing the bubble so you can so that when you come up you can get more air in the bubble. Alright,
Hulk in the name of the ball.
the name of the wall. Is it bad if I open my eyes for water?
Yes. Can you stop that?
Sorry.
Maybe later.
Excuse me?
Alright guys, why don't we look back?
Really just trying to get used to this.
Work out, right? Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just want to get I know it's like kind of it's like instead of turning your body kind of all over your eyes.
What are you showing me? Look at me. I'm a little thing.
Even though like I know where I
Cool.
Metal.
One more time. Cool. Thank you. So what we can take away from that is where your head leads, your body follows, correct? So you want to maintain a nice neutral position and keep your body straight to maintain a straight line. So we're going to now incorporate a third thing. We've learned breathing, we've learned movement with breathing. Now we're going to learn the arms with put it all together. So with this, I'm going to talk about a few cues and techniques. So the best way to cool water with you is to cup your hand as if you're holding just a few marbles or scooping some water up. You guys can all try the perfect scoop amount, perfect. So you want to have everything tight, not wide and spread out. So cupped, and then as your arm goes in the water, you want to exaggerate, almost like you're a puppet and you're being pulled. So exaggerate that elbow tilt. So your arm goes in, elbow tilt, and then you kind of want to enter your hand right in front of you, like you're spearing for fish or dagging, right? Stabbing something. Stabbing so we're going to practice this technique with our head and with our breathing. And Luke is going to demonstrate this. We're still going to be walking. We're not going to incorporate legs yet. We just want to focus on the rhythm of really the 1, 2, 3, breathe, and arm stroke into the water. Same side. As you're breathing, that arm is entering the water. So Luke. Perfect. See how he's breathing? 3 right there. Arm goes in. 3, arm goes in. Before he comes back, are there any questions that would like to be highlighted about technique, speed of arm? Luke, can you show us again, please? Thank you. All right, any questions before we start? All right, let's put it into display.
I don't know where you are, yeah.
Yeah, you want to start, so it's good. All the way back here.
Your cupped hands are what's going to drive you through the water and allow you to make the most resistance through your stroke. So they're your little motors, along with your feet, which we haven't talked about yet. Okay, so next we are going to add pull buoys into this. So we're still not using our kick. The thing with the pull buoy is you want to have the big side in front and you want to have it as close to your crotch as possible. And you're not kicking, so your legs are just there. So we're going to incorporate the same things, breathing, arms, and with the technique, and we're going to try this out. So Luke's going to demonstrate. Push off the wall and get right into that stroke. Perfect. And as you, so we're, perfect. Here, sorry. Oh, got one?
I need one.
And then let's try it again back. Good. Any questions before we begin? All right.
Oh, listen. All right, here we go.
I'm not a gold baby.
Remember to focus on your arms. Focus on your arms
Now we're going back again.
Great, Daniel.
Jag kom från Mabobi.
Looking good.
Come here.
Making sure you were.
All right, pull.
Middle.
Pull. All right. So I just want to stress that we are focusing on the arm technique right now. I know it might feel funny with the pull buoy and you feel like you have to overcompensate to get through the water. So with your arms, I want everyone to really focus on, start with your hands, the cupness of your hands. And then also from there, your elbows. Remember, you want to, as you're coming out of the water right here, you want to keep your elbow up. I'm seeing a lot of kind of like windmill type motions, which is the motion we want to copy, but it's not the technique we want. So the technique we want is keep your elbows up. Remember, you're a puppet. So elbows up, and then drive them back in. Okay? Another thing to focus on is the breathing that we just learned at the very beginning of these steps. Breathing. Really exaggerate ear into water, chin to shoulder, to really get the best breath that you can. So like this, not forward, not all open up all the way, because then that's going to lose your momentum in the water. Are there any questions about those techniques that I want focused on? All right, let's give this a try again with the pull buoy.
Look at how smooth that was.
That'd be so fun. I'm gonna stab you and rip your teeth. I You won.
I gotta count it.
You win it.
Okay. Well, I won the whole street.
That was a lot better. I am going to ask 2 students in the pool that I thought excelled really well. This is hard work. So, awesome job to Daniel and Austin. I'm going to ask you two if you can demonstrate for the class how this is done. You have, let's start with Daniel. Daniel, I really loved how you kept your hands cupped and you really drove yourself in. Elbows were perfect technique. He really drove his elbows up and back in so he could really propel the water back. Daniel, will you give it a go, please? See how his elbows are maintaining a slight bent up? Thank you. And back when you're ready. Thank you. You see how well he could really propel himself and resist himself through the water? Austin? Keep his elbows up. They're always pointing up towards where the sun would be. He as well could really propel himself, resist himself through the water. That's the point of the freestyle stroke. Goal!
Middle.
Thank you. So again, that's the point of this freestyle stroke, is to really maintain and pull yourself, drive yourself through the water. Exaggerate it if you have to. I really want you guys to maintain the technique of cup hands and really exaggerating your elbows up and back in and pull. Let's give this a try one more time, please.
Woo! Yeah! Oh my God. Ooh, back to the happy.
Carla.
Sorry. I was getting back as fast as I could. I think about to do a little surfboard and go back. Like a duck dive or whatever. Okay. Keep that 3-to-1 breathing ratio.
Buddha.
So now I'm going to hand it over to my partner Aaron, and we're going to put this into further play.
Okay. Go in, drink the water if you need it. No one else got the pool. Yeah.
What a guy.
Alright, now we're going to put everything together. We're finally going to actually be able to do the freestyle. But I'm going to give a little overview of everything for those of you who might need a refresher or those of you who are already here. I have Kristen here to help me demonstrate. We're going to first start with the streamline of freestyle. So, as we talked about last class, we're going to have our non-dominant hand on top of our dominant hand, as Kristen has right there. We're also going to put our non-dominant hand thumb is going to wrap on the lateral side of our bottom hand to secure it. And we're going to think of reaching for the sky as if we're going to want to close the gap between our ears and our arms so that no light can get between. As you can see, Kristen has a very good job of closing the gap. You might also want to think about making it so you're trying to plug your ears so you wouldn't even go over here. Next, we're going to talk about our legs. So, can anybody remind me what happens with your legs during the streamline?
Plantar flexion.
Plantar flexion. Good job. All right. So after you push out the wall, we're just going to be in plantar flexion, just like this. This is going to help reduce like drag in the water and also just help you propel further. Kristen, can you demonstrate one for us? Good job. I also want you guys to notice that she wasn't going for distance. It's not, last time we might have steered away from that, but it's not about how far you get, it's just about efficiency. So it's going to be a little bit different for everyone, but it's probably going to look like between 5 and maybe 10 feet for everyone. We're not trying to get all the way to the end of the pool, because once we get to the top, that's when we're actually going to start. If you notice, she's going to do it one more time. This time when she gets to the top, she's going to take her first breath as she takes her first arm stroke. All right, that's important because that's when we actually start the 3-to-1 ratio of breathing and swimming. So now we're going to actually talk about the freestyle. We're going to start with the legs. So again, we're in plantar flexion, and what are we doing with the rest of our legs? Exactly. So, like in last class, we could think of when Luke explained that it's like kicking a soccer ball. We have a lot of hip movement, flexion extension, with an assisted minor knee flexion extension. We want to keep our feet in plantar flexion because they act like flippers to help us propel. And with the upper body, we want to make sure we keep our core tight and our back in neutral in order to give us that stabilization. And again, we're keeping our hands cupped. So we want to think of our hands as almost like an ice cream scooper or a spoon, so that water will get through, but we want to minimize how much gets through so that we can actually propel ourselves backwards. What you want to think of is not pushing down when you're swimming. You want to be pulling backwards. A lot of you might want to push down because you feel it'll keep you up, but actually if you propel yourself forward by pushing backwards, it'll keep you up a lot better than that. Another thing I want to focus on is spearing the fish. You guys did a great job with that today. You want to have your hand go about 3 inches in front of you. Almost think of your thumb gliding across the water and pulling backwards. So I'm going to have my partner Kristen explain this, or not demonstrate this, and then we'll move into actually doing it. Alright, that was very good. Alright, let's get with our groups and we'll all have teachers around us and let's start practicing this. So you want to have your, what's your dominant hand? Right? So you want your left-handed? Alright, so you have your non-dominant on the top. And you wrap your thumb on the top around your right hand.
But that's right, that's
How did you coach?
For both of you, I was just like, you gotta come over here. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. So when you're streamlining, both of you kind of start at the top. When you get to the top, that's when you guys are your stroke. You want to think of like starting down and then going at an angle up. So instead of starting at the top, maybe like if this is the wall, your feet are here, and you're starting down, and you're slowly gliding up, so that when you reach the top, that's when you can actually start your stroke.
Aaron, I would check my knees to like have them right back like an arrow and then
Alright, Carl, let's give it a shot. You got it. Yeah. We're gonna go a couple times through, guys.
all right, let's everyone again.
That was better, but we want to start a little bit lower, and we don't really want to use we don't want to be kicking it all during So you want to think of like dropping down and then sliding back. That was good. You just don't. The only thing I would say is you don't want to. You're not kicking when you're doing this.
I get excited, man.
I know.
I'm ready to go.
Just sprint to get there.
All right, guys. Good job. I'm going to turn it over to my partner Matt, and we're going to move on to the next part of this.
Water.
Matt.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Gold. Medal. Gold. Medal. All right, right now, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to showcase all the fundamentals we have taught you so far this morning. So you guys are going to be set up in relay lines, but we're not looking for speed. What the coach is looking for how you guys are properly executing all the little things we've highlighted for you. For example, like shin in the shoulders, elbows up towards the surface of the water, striking like you're stabbing fish. Your legs, we want to see you guys' rhythm consistently, plantar flexion for the feet and arms. Tucked in as tight as possible so you guys just look smooth. So you guys can go ahead and I'll have Aaron demonstrate one up and down, and then you guys can get going. Kind of jumped out the water right there. That was a lot of power. We want to look for more smoothness. We want to see you guys be under control. There you go. Like that. Nice and tucked, under control. Just focusing in on all the fundamentals. All right, you guys, let's go for it, guys. One at a time for each lane.
Yeah.
When your partner touches the wall, you can go. And go.
But I listened.
You like getting better?
Here you go. 1, 2, 3.
You guys both did a great job. The only thing that's why you both do is lifting your head.
Very nice.
I know, I always forget.
Go! All right, thank you, Matt. We're going to jump right into the next, the first part of the next stroke that we're going to be learning over the next couple class periods. We're going to be learning the upside down streamline. All right, I know it's going to be a little scary. We're not going to be able to see where we're going. It's going to be a little weird, but we're going to have our teachers here to help us. We're going to get through it together. All right, so from the last streamline, the upper body is the exact same. So someone tell me what we're doing with the upper body. Tight core. What are we doing with our arms?
Shoulders to ears.
Nice.
Walking the light, exactly. All right, so the upper body is the exact same.
How to reduce the air.
The only difference is what we're doing. All right, we're going to keep our legs together. This is important because we're going to be making a big flipper with both our feet. It's called the dolphin kick. We're going to think of our body. The movement we're making is exactly like a wavelength, just like that. I'm not going to show you because it's going to look really weird, but I have Kristen here to show you. Look a little bit less weird in the water. She's very good at it.
So if you need to spread out, gather around, I'll go to about the black line so everyone can see the movement. Okay. So that's the movement.
Notice how she was using her legs like a dolphin? That's why it's called the dolphin kick. All right, we're going to have our teachers here helping you, giving you assistance.
Still below.
Everything up here is exactly the same. We're going to want to keep our dominant hand on the bottom. We're going to be wiggling our body. That's going to help propel us, all right?
Yeah, it's kind of like you're literally like doing the warm upside down.
I didn't like that.
I don't like it.
Yeah, no, it's weird. I don't like it.
Good.
I can't do backstroke. I literally
You're kind of just push off of it, like, and use your arms. All right, Paul, you want to try it out?
really can't. Like,
I'm really glad we're in lane 1.
you mean like little kids?
Yay, Paula!
Alright, that was perfect, but just one thing to remember is the dolphin kick. That was a perfect start. So just next time, remember the dolphin Alright, that was good. Get a little more push-ups and try to be a little bit more.
All right, guys, let's try it a couple more times. Make sure we get it down.
Try to like have yourself fall on the water a little more. And it's gonna look good. Alright, let's go.
All right, guys.
That was awesome.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next activity. We'll keep it moving. I'm gonna pass it on to Nick.
Today we're going to be learning the upside down kickboarding. So what we're going to do is my partner Matt's going to be helping me out. And he's going to be demonstrating the fundamental techniques that we learned for kickboarding and also flutter kick. So the important thing with the upside down kickboard is we want to hug the kickboard, and we're going to keep our cervical spine or our C-spine in neutral position so we can maximize oxygen intake. So Matt's going to go ahead and demonstrate, and he's also going to be putting on display flutter kick. With flutter kick again, plantar flexion is a must, a little bit of knee flexion, and then really use your hips to drive and propel you under the water. So let's go ahead, Matt. Got it. So what we want to do too is make sure that you have your head slightly above water. And then after this, we're going to be teaching you another variation of kickboard. Any questions? All right, let's go ahead and get lined up in your groups again. The first person, go ahead when they're ready. Yeah, so just like this.
So you just let it
So you guys, So what you guys are gonna understand, what you guys are gonna feel too is you're gonna lose your position underwater. You're gonna feel like you're hitting the lane line. Once you come up, you can take a brief look and just try to position yourself in the lane. Try it again.
Now we're focusing on good. Good the leg. There you go. Great job. Collision. Yeah, I can hear that. Alright, yeah, let's try it out. Do it.
Try it one more time. Try it one more time. If not, we're gonna have people demonstrate at least one person.
That's two.
Like we in our warm-up.
Try to get your last
I know, right?
We're gonna have a demonstration for you guys to ponder over the next few days.
It's so much fun.
Try to like keep yourself close. Yeah. Keep using the legs.
I know. You can say it again.
Hug it in the core. Raise your hips.
Perfect. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. Keep your head. All right, everybody, work your way back. We're gonna have Ali Klein give us a demonstration.
Let's go, Alex.
All right, work your way back. We're gonna have a demonstration.
Somebody tell Richard something.
All right, when you're ready, Ali. Let's go, Ali. Try to keep a visual now.
There we go.
See how she's really emphasizing that flutter kick while coming underwater.
Good job.
You guys have any questions regarding the technique of upside down kickboarding? All right. You guys, we're going to conclude as a group inside the pool. We're just going to do a recap. We're going to do a recap of what we learned today and give you some food for thought for our next class.
So everybody just go ahead and send their
Gather around.
Good job.
Great idea in the pool.
All right, hold on, you guys. Get in here. Let's act like penguins. Get closer. Come here, Matt. To the shallow end. Come here, Matt.
So today, not only did we put all the fundamentals for performing the freestyle together by adding arms and teaching you the proper technique of cupping, 3-to-1 arm to breath technique, as well as maximizing that elbow flexion like you're having a stream pull your elbow out of water. But we also learned the intro to a new stroke that we're going to complete on day 3, and that's the backstroke. So for the next class, we're going to teach you, we're going to practice again the legs and dolphin kick, and we're also going to emphasize the arms for it.
All right, guys. Can someone tell me what they found helpful today and in our demonstration that we could share with the other class, the rest of the class, something that maybe a cue word or something that
Keeping your hips up. when
hips
you're
up.
going
Okay.
backwards.
Anything else?
We want to hear from each and every one of you.
I think with breathing through your nose while you're and then you breathe.
So people on day 1, we went through the whole bubbles.
Okay, I didn't remember that.
That's a good reminder.
But yeah, that's a perfect
Because
reminder for
it's
everyone.
easy to hold your breath underwater and not let it out until you come up and then try to get breath also. So that's a good reminder. For sure. Anybody else? Oh, I just got one
Perfect, yeah. To really get that elbow
So you guys,
drive.
Linnea said shooting your arm back. That's a good reminder as well.
And getting full extension too.
Really to be able to propel yourself in the resistance.
Yeah, stab the fishy.
Overall, how did we feel about our freestyles? Good. We feel confident in them? Good. How about our upside down streamlining? Is that a little harder?
Yeah.
A little scarier?
So
Now that we're going?
we're going to build off of that in our next lesson.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, stay warm today.
Thank you
Go
guys
get
for
warm right
coming.
now.
Before you take off.